Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and to the series Nobody Asked, the show where I do things that nobody asked for. This is kind of gonna be a new format for the series, and it's mostly because I don't have any real ideas right now, and I still want to meet my goal of putting out 2 non-vlog videos per month, and I've been very bad about it this month. Today I'm just gonna be ranting a little bit about maybe the darker side of wanting to be a high achiever and wanting to find success and putting a lot of external validation into success. I am just filming this on the floor of my room because I am a floor girly, and I feel like this is a nice little intimate chat. A lot of people, myself included especially, put a lot of their self-worth into very external things, like your job title, the grades you get in school, in the case of me right now, how fast I'm running, how much I'm running, just stuff like that, very external. And I feel like in an environment, in a society where these things are external success is of utmost importance, and that's what it feels like, it can be really easy to just keep wanting to strive for the next best thing. It's stressful, and I think ultimately this kind of pressure can lead to feeling inadequate if we don't perform to these arbitrary numbers that we set for ourselves. I guess in this video I kind of just wanted to rant about my own personal experience with overachieving, or attempting to achieve it all. This is weird, but I'm a weirdo. No, shut the fuck up. I basically have a lot of issues feeling good about myself, and I feel like a lot of the times I don't deserve to feel good about myself, and I'm working on it, and I have gotten so much better than I have been even 3 years ago, but it's still something I have to actively work on every day. And I just don't like to brag about successes, because what if somebody else thinks that it means nothing, and I don't know, I get really anxious about stuff like that. I don't know if I'm making that much sense, but I remember this one time when I got my co-op in 2020, and I sat down with my 2 managers for the first time to discuss the job, and they told me a very sweet thing. They said to me, "You were our first pick. We're so happy you could join us." And I literally just sat there like this. I was so uncomfortable when they said that. I literally couldn't speak. It was awkward. There was a moment of silence, and yeah, eventually they just moved on. But when I reflect back on that moment, I really wish I could have just been able to say, "Thank you so much, I appreciate it." But I literally could not handle someone saying something validating and nice about me, because I truly did not believe that about myself. And that kind of applies to a lot of things. When people compliment me about my work, or compliment me about anything really, I'm just kind of "You're lying, stop it." I get genuinely uncomfortable. Yeah, and also I feel like this type of mindset is detrimental to your own growth and how also you appear to other people. I should just be able to accept a compliment and just move on. The next thing that's also tough for me is when achieving new goals and milestones. I feel like I have set a new bar, and there's no way for me to ever go below that. So it there's this pressure of maintaining that level of achievement or success. That new success feels like a new normal, and I just feel dissatisfied with anything that I do afterwards. Now that I've run 30 kilometers, for example, every run that's not 30 kilometers long feels like an underachievement, and if anything is hard after running 30 kilometers, I feel like I'm a failure. Even last weekend, or yesterday, when I ran 18 kilometers and I had a bad run, it felt like shit, and I just felt like such a letdown. How can I go from achieving this great run and running 30 kilometers and it feeling easy, to running 18 and it feeling hard and feeling defeated? It's almost like I can never not be as productive as my most productive self. I can never not be as fit as my most fit self. The constant pressure to be at my quote-unquote peak is very exhausting. I think ultimately this is the type of behavior and thought patterns that lead to life dissatisfaction, burnout, and it also just shows a lack of appreciation and gratitude for the things that I have done in the past. I'm not showing enough respect to myself for the things that I have done. As I get closer to marathon day, I think something that I'm really gonna have to work on is not beating myself up afterwards once it's over. And that's really weird to say, but I just sense that it could be coming. I don't want to go back to not marathon training because I don't want to not have a goal to work towards, and I don't want to lose everything that I gained when I was marathon training. It's a bit problematic, and I get it, but it's just some of the fears that I have. A lot of this is very internal. It's not like actually that big of a deal. It's more just like something that I struggle with. I work on my self-esteem a lot, and it's something that I am growing every day, but it's still really hard, and I am very hard on myself. I am my own worst critic, as most people are, and I am doing better, but sometimes I find it very hard not to operate at 100% and not be a little bit intense. I guess we shall see how it goes. I'm trying every day to be the most healthy version of myself. Perhaps something that my mid-20s are teaching me is that the most healthy version of myself isn't trying to be perfect for myself or anyone else. I just need to just take a step back and actually relax and stop being so fucking intense about everything. And like a lot of these metrics for success are very arbitrary, and I just decided them and think that I have to stick to it. And obviously, like, it's hard because I have these goals, right? Like for example, I want to post 2 videos on top of like doing the vlogs. I want to like run a marathon, which means following a marathon training plan for 4 months. I want to read 50 books in a year, which means reading all the time. Like I want to show up for friends. I want to hang out with friends all the time so that people know that I'm here for them. I feel like I want to like be there for everybody, and then I want to help my family. Like I want to do all this stuff, and there's a lot going on in my head all the time. I guess I just have to keep in mind that I will never make everyone happy, and I am always going to disappoint somebody by doing something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm working on it, and it's very easy for me to like be here and talking like I shouldn't do this, and I need to get off your high horse and actually fucking do it. Be a better person for yourself, you know? I know this video has been all over the place, and it's a little bit ranty, but maybe somewhere in the middle you have found something meaningful out of this video, and I hope you have. If not, sorry for wasting your time. Oh, you know what? I'm not apologizing for this. I'm not sorry for wasting your time. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Maybe if there's anything you can take away from this video, it's to be more compassionate with yourself and to go easier on yourself. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I have no clue what I'm going to do for this other video in April. Maybe I won't even do it. We'll see. I probably will do it, but I'll figure something out. Might be equally, if not more boring than this video, but maybe you'll watch it anyway because you're also bored. Whatever. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.